Here we are. We made it. 4 years of crowded, humid hallways and numerous memorable moments together, and we're finally finished. What a ride it has been. We've shared in dances and football games, spirit weeks and pep rallies, and so much more. For many of us, Cedar Point has also played a role in some of our memories, from physics day to endless summer days there with our friends. I too love roller coasters, and I have for a long time. But high school was unlike any roller coaster Cedar Point or any other amusement park could ever design. It had its twists and turns, and you never knew what was coming next. And that's what made it exciting. Freshman year, we all loaded into the train as we prepared to begin the adventure of high school. Some of us were hesitant, with that feeling of anxiety in the pit of our stomach, as we slowly prepared for our first day, while others hurried into the seats, eager to take on this new experience of navigating through the sea of upperclassmen in the main hall and searching, puzzled, for a hallway that bridges the 200s and 400s. Slowly our train began its ascent up the first hill, freshman year. Each of us found our way through the crowded, sticky main hallway, loaded down with our boulder-sized backpacks as upperclassmen moved through the hallway doing the senior slow walk. Through the year, we marched our way up to the top of the bleachers in the student section, ready to watch our friends and classmates on the field under the bright Friday night lights. We enjoyed the ride with our friends as we experienced our masquerade homecoming, and we started increasing speed as we sped toward an end of freshman year. Our journey didn't finish there, though. Sophomore year was another exciting hill in which many of us experienced the loops of getting our driver's license, dark, snowy morning treks from Lot B, and for some of us, gathering under the yellow fluorescent lights in Gym 2 to conquer the challenge of our first AP test with AP US History. We showed our abilities to recall the key occurrences of our nation's past as we continue to make our own history with special moments in our high school career, like celebrating our Sweet 16, and for those in marching band, taking a trip to Disney World. Junior year, we began our slow ascent up the biggest hill for most of us, as we took on the challenges of analyzing poetry in our English classes, testing for elements in the month-long qualitative analysis lab in Honors Chem 2, and working on perfecting our resume as we started thinking about our future. And then our ride took a sickening twist. Losing Alec, our peer and friend, could have brought our train to a crashing halt. And even though we couldn't stop staring at that empty seat on our train, we learned to look up and notice that we had each other. Because of that, we were able to come together to honor his memory and support each other, and we regained our momentum as a unified force and got back on track. We got to experience a new thrill of cheering on our classmates Christian, Kurt, and SK with the return of Mr. Bear as they showed us their talents of playing the recorder, imitating teachers and characters, and choreographing upbeat dances with our teachers. Meanwhile, our ride became a bit bumpier as we juggled activities, jobs, and beginning our college search. And then there was senior year. For so long, we viewed it as the peak of our journey together, as we shared in the joys of experiencing our first and last winter formal and having our chance to play in the staff versus student basketball and volleyball games. We finally got our chance to sit in the front of the student section at football and basketball games and became the kings and queens of the school, and we wished the ride would pause during our final football game, Disney-themed homecoming, and Glow Row. But that's just not how roller coasters work, as we learned from Mr. Nestoff, Mrs. Yapelt, and Mr. Saraki. An object in motion stays in motion unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. Graduation is our unbalanced force, causing this ride together to end. Senior year. Everyone looked forward to it for so long, and within just a blink of an eye, we were already speeding down the final hill, voting for our senior superlatives in prom court, taking our panoramic picture, preparing for prom, and getting ready for this moment together. Yet even this moment is moving forward as I speak. Throughout our time together, some of us have shifted seats, ending up amongst the people who have grown to be our closest friends. For others, we remain secure in our spots with our dearest friends next to us from the beginning. We found the people who have been there for us when the coaster has brought us to our lowest points and celebrated with us as we reached our peak moments, feeling as if we were on top of the world. There have definitely been times in which we felt we had no idea where we were going next, but now we're here at the pinnacle, able to look around and see clearly how far we have come. Though the troughs we experienced were challenging, having our friends there made that part of the ride enjoyable. 4 years ago, a lot of us sat at a ceremony similar to this at Serpentini Stadium as we were promoted from middle school to high school. We listened to a speech about the story of our lives and how our next chapter took place right across the parking lot. We had nothing to worry about. We were all still going to be in each other's lives, just in a new school. Now, after what seems like the few minutes it takes to ride a roller coaster, here we are. Some of us are going to the same schools and get to continue our stories together there, but for others, this is it. It's strange to think that the people we have said hello to, eaten lunch with, and told our secrets to won't be with us for this next chapter. For all of us together, this is the end of the ride. Those secure safety harnesses of high school are lifting, and we're about to depart from the ride and be on our own. I hope that you'll hold these moments close to your heart and remember how much fun we've had together. Our ride together is finished today. It's been bumpy at points, but it's also been a once-in-a-lifetime experience. As you board your next roller coaster next fall, whether that be the workforce, college, or the armed forces, I hope that you find it to be just as exciting and memorable. As you embark into the world on your own individual journey, I hope you remember the people that have been by your side through our time together and the memories that our entire class has shared. Life is short. Cherish the moment before it's gone and enjoy the ride. Class of 2018, it has been a pleasure experiencing the thrill of high school with you all. Congratulations.
Rachel Jean Pavelich, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Margaret Ann Kelly, summa cum laude.
To the class of 2018, it has been a privilege to serve as your class president these past 4 years. Please join me in the ceremonial turning of the tassel to signify our commencement from North Royalton High School.